Hi, so I'm Vanessa of Business and Broomsticks, and I am here today to do a tarot spread and to draw some cards for my water signs. We are going to see how 2020 went and what we can take away from it and kind of get a sneak peek at how 2021 is going to go. Okay, I am using the Accurate as Fuck Tarot deck. It's a really awesome, cute little deck. You can find on Etsy as well as the Prism and Floor website. So definitely check it out. Okay, so for our year summary, I pulled the King of Wands. King of Wands is all about establishing that kind of leadership role in life, whatever that may mean for you. It's about success. So there has been some success this year. I know that it's been a rough year with COVID and it's ultimately sucked, but there has been some good. You've established yourself as a leader and you have seen some success. So let me go ahead and put this down over here. Next up, we're going to look at lessons learned, okay? And we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have learned how to adapt and overcome. And I think that that holds true for pretty much everybody. Like I said, with the COVID stuff, we've all had to adapt to varying degrees. Sorry, I dropped some cards. They didn't pop out, trust me. I just have a rough time shuffling these bad boys. That's the only downfall to these cards. But like I said, we've all had to adapt, but water signs, it seems that you have really been through some things this year that have forced you to learn how to adapt a little more than others, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and put that over there. Let's draw another card. We are going to see goals for next year. And we have the Star, which is all about our hopes and our dreams and about goals. It's about harmony and renewal. Really, your goal for next year should simply be to follow your dreams. You may have put your dreams on hold this year. It's not necessarily saying that, but you may have because of COVID, because things have been so weird. But next year for 2021, you are going to go after your dreams and at full force, okay? I think that that's very important. All right, let's see. Our biggest resource to reach our goal for next year is going to be, we have Seven of Cups, which is about speculation and opportunities. So your biggest resource is just going to be any opportunities that head your way, you're going to seize them, okay? We're not going to play coy, and we're not gonna be light about how we seize these opportunities. Of course, take calculated risks if there's any risk involved, but don't pass up an opportunity because you don't feel like you aren't ready or something. Even little bite-sized opportunities are just going to be very, very important to you reaching your goals next year. And let's go ahead and see what may stand in the way. We'll give these a really good shuffle. And we have Dawn of Rings, which is all about reflection and diligence. So what may stand in the way? Maybe you're not going to do your due diligence. You're not going to really recognize what steps you need to take in order to reach your goals. And that is very important to, it's great to have goals and stuff and, I'm going to do it, but take the time to thoroughly map out how you are going to get there. Reaching goals is great and all, but there's also so much joy in the journey of reaching your goals. And I think that that's important, is that you are able to enjoy the journey, okay? Now we are going to look at our relationships for the next year for you water signs, and see how those are going to look, okay? And we have 9 of Cups, which is all about contentment and satisfaction. It's looking like relationships. You're going to be very happy, and you're going to feel your relationships are going to feel very fulfilling and satisfying. So that is looking really good. And I don't just mean romantic relationships. I mean relationships as a whole, relationships with your family, relationships with your friends, okay? Overall, your relationships are looking like really, really good, okay? All right, let's take a peek at our finances and see what is in store for us. And we have two of rings, which is all about fluctuation, and also being able to adapt. So it doesn't look like our finances are going to be super stable for you water signs. There will be some fluctuation, but it's not really a bad thing because we did learn how to adapt this year. So next year we're going to be ready, and you're going to be able to make the best of it, okay? Don't let that freak you out too much. Okay, let's take a peek at our health and how we're going to be feeling in 2021. Okay, Spirit of Swords, which is all about eagerness. I think that that's good. We're looking like we're going to be in pretty good health. We're going to have a lot of energy, which is good. I know that COVID, I keep saying COVID, but hello, it's ruled the entire year this year, right? But I think with COVID, we may have felt a little less energetic and probably not, ready to get things done, things of that nature. But I see next year, as far as health is concerned, we're going to be healthy. We're going to be feeling energetic. We're going to be ready to just rock and roll. Okay. So next up, we're looking at inner fulfillment. Let's see what we need to focus on for inner fulfillment. Okay. And I have the 7 of Rings, which is about investments. When we view it, investment as far as inner fulfillment, I believe that represents investing in yourself, whether it's time, whether it's your resources such as money. Invest in yourself in 2021. We are not letting ourselves go like we may have been doing all year long with COVID. 2021 is a year to invest in yourselves, water signs, and to really just nurture yourself and take care of yourself. Even that includes mentally. That includes just taking time out for yourself. Okay. Now we are going to see what we need to focus on the very most in 2021. Okay, let's see what we got, water signs. Okay, we got the Chariot, which is about direction and willpower. It's really all about willpower. So, and that's what we're focusing on the most is we're going to, first of all, you should begin affirming to yourself that you're strong and that you're resourceful and you can do whatever you set out to do. But in 2021, that is going to be your main focus, is your willpower, which is looking good because we're going to feel energetic this year, and everything's looking like it's going to be a lot better than this year, at least for you Scorpios. And this year has given you lessons to prepare for any setbacks or anything like that may occur during 2021. You've already been taught how to handle it this year, so they're not going to set you back too much, if that makes sense. The most important lesson of this year is 7 of Wands, which is about persistence and conviction. we've had to be persistent this year. And for you water signs, you've learned to do whatever you do, being yourself, like just being. You've learned to do this with conviction. You've learned to really state what you believe in with conviction. That's the biggest takeaway, okay, of this year for you guys. And last but not least, we are going to figure out where you are headed. And let's see what we come up with. And we have the Spirit of Cups, which is all about opportunity, as well as creativity. Yeah, you're headed to the land of opportunity. I mean, look how beautiful this card is. Hopefully you guys can see it. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. I don't know if you can see the figure right there and the beautiful water with the cup up on the hillside. You're just headed to a land of opportunity, and all these opportunities that are coming your way are going to help you reach your big goals. You've learned to adapt this year. You have learned to be persistent and to do things with conviction. So you are going to have a really strong 2021. Everything looks great, minus the finances might fluctuate a little bit, but I'm not seeing anything too horrible, okay? And even with the fluctuation, you're ready for it. You're prepared thanks to 2020. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. Comment below to tell me what type of reading you would like to see next. Also comment below if you're a water sign and tell me what sign you are. Okay? And until next time, goodbye.